demanding an end to sweeping stay-at-home orders. In Texas, protesters taking to the steps of the state capitol, standing close together, chanting with megaphones. The demonstration in Austin, organized by a right-wing conspiracy website. Just 24 hours ago, Republican Governor Greg Abbott detailing plans to reopen Texas, including curbside pickup and delivery at retail stores and resuming elective surgeries.
We're now beginning to see glimmers that the worst of COVID-19 may soon be behind us.
In Florida, the mayor of Jacksonville reopening public beaches the same day the state announced more than 1,400 more people had tested positive. Today, those beaches packed. In a series of tweets Friday, the president appearing to encourage protesters, calling for 3 states led by Democratic governors to be liberated. Those 3 states critical to his re-election. In Minnesota, demonstrators, several donning Make America Great Again hats and waving Trump flags, surrounding the governor's mansion. The president defending the mass gatherings across the country, despite his own administration's recommendations for masks and social distancing.
They seem to be very responsible people to me, but it's, they've been treated a little bit rough.
Minnesota Governor Tim Walz said he tried to ask the president what Trump's call to liberate the state meant, but says he hasn't received an answer.
That will probably take longer than a 2-word tweet, but I think there's a responsibility to tell us that.
These protesters are protesting your social distancing guidelines?
I don't know. I mean, I notice there are a lot of protests out there, and I just think that some of the governors have gotten carried away. You know, you have a lot of people that don't have to be told to do what they're doing.
This, the latest escalation in the president's fight with governors during this crisis, after he claimed absolute authority over reopening the country, then told governors to call the shots.
This is just grossly irresponsible, and it is dangerously bombastic because it inspires people to do dangerous things.
Many states have already formed coalitions to come up with the best strategy for their region, and this week the president's task force released guidelines to reopen areas in 3 phases. Today, the leader of that task force, Vice President Mike Pence, making a rare trip outside Washington, delivering the commencement speech at the Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs, notably not wearing a mask. While the focus is on reopening the country, some states are still rolling out new restrictions. Here in New York, the stay-at-home orders go until at least May 15th. And as of last night, now everyone who goes out in public is required to wear a mask. Today, Governor Andrew Cuomo saying the state is seeing some promising signs. The daily death toll, though still 540 people, decreasing, and the hospitalization rate slowing.